What's up, guys? You want to know something that I've noticed that drives me crazy? The level of acceptance most men have with vulgar, foul-mouthed women. I've brought that up in a handful of videos, and without fail, I get responses from men or direct messages from men that say stupid, silly stuff like, "The Hawk Tua girl is my dream woman." Or, "I thought that was hilarious. You need to lighten up." What do you guys find so funny about women that have a mind as filthy as a sewer? Is it because it's almost like dating one of your bros? Are you guys secretly homosexuals? Is that what it is? Because I don't get the allure of that. Now, granted, don't get it confused. I'm a man. I know we're all dogs. We're all freaks. But can you leave it in the bedroom? Can you save all the wild, vulgar, freaky shit for the bedroom? Why do you insist, some of you, on dating a woman who gives herself away to the world? The amount of men that I witnessed before my very eyes drooling and praising that like Hawk Tua girl. I'll bring that up again. The amount of men that I saw praising her is terrifying. I never once cracked a smile when I saw that video of her, that infamous video of her. I never once cracked a smile. I never thought that was cute. I never thought that was appealing or attractive or alluring. I thought she literally looked like a piece of garbage. I thought to myself, this is the exact thing that's wrong with most women today. This is the exact thing that's wrong with the dating market. One of the exact things. And again, I'm gonna give men a hard time as well, because I've noticed the biggest rise in the acceptance of this vulgar, trashy, corn addict, trucker, foul-mouthed woman. The rise of it has come from, a lot of the rise of this has come from the goofy street interviews you guys like to do. People that do the street interviews and they just sit out there for hours and hours trying to find a drunk woman that says something extreme because you want to try to get your 15 minutes of fame by getting a lot of views because you can't believe she said that. You get them to brag about cheating. You get them to brag about some gross, shallow thought she has behind sex. You get her to talk like a frat boy on video. You guys promote this stuff. You dig and you dig and you dig until you find someone that says something shocking. And you promote it. You promote it for your own selfish agenda of trying to get 15 minutes of fame by pedestalizing a drunk whore and playing it cool and laughing. Playing it cool while she makes fun of Rex that she cheated on. He was such a great guy. And I was effing the neighbor. And I was effing my ex. My ex was so much better in bed. My boyfriend is so lame in the bedroom. And then you guys just like laugh at stuff like this. You guys promote it. You think it's cute. You reward her. Your flocks of weak, corn-addicted loser men that watch those videos and like it and comment the laughing emojis. This is awesome. If I interviewed a woman like that, she said something like that, I'd probably be in jail. I'd end up in jail. I wouldn't make videos for quite a while if I interviewed a woman like that. I'd go full radical Islam on her, maybe. And of course, I'm joking, but I don't like how so many men don't call out that vulgarity. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I get it, man. Men and women alike. We all love sex, right? I think we can agree on that. Nothing wrong with liking sex. Doing whatever wild shit you want to do, that's your business. But when we walk, talk, and act like complete trash, that's a red flag in itself. And again, I'll harp on this until I'm blue in the face. When you meet a woman who talks about and thinks about and sees sex in a vulgar, like corn world way, that's not a woman you should be dealing with. Because women are supposed to be, yeah, women, I'm telling you what you're supposed to be. That's right. Go make me a sandwich. Kidding. Women are supposed to see the mystery and the romance and the bonding and the connection of sex more than the physical realm. You know, people always say, women love it. They don't. You're wrong. You don't know anything about psychology. You don't know anything about human nature. Stop it. Women should not be viewing sex through the lens of raw, physical, bliss like a man does. Women are wired for the bonding and the connection of it. The mystery of that. The allure of that bond. And when I see women out here that literally talk about sex in such a vulgar, physical way, that shows me something's really, really off. Like, it's going to take a lot to stimulate her. That woman is just, she is ran through. I've never understood guys that think it's cute when women just say vulgar shit like that. You know? All of the women that brag about sleeping around, all the gross size queens, all of the women that just are, putting down exes all the time, endlessly saying something about how their ex is so lacking in this way or that way. Have you guys noticed how few women actually talk about how emotionally lacking their ex was like they used to? When you see women now talking about their exes, a lot of times it's not like, people always use this cliche thing of he wasn't emotionally supportive enough. Women hardly say that anymore. When you see women now that are on video discussing an issue with an ex, so many times they say something like, he couldn't blow my back out right. It's like, this is how you guys all think? And again, I get it, man. Sex is important. I like sex. I'm a dirty dog like anybody else. But when our women have become this masculine, it's like, bro, sometimes it's almost like you're dating one of the bros. You meet women now, they're all just into sports and drinking beer. Or going out and about my bag. Chase my bag. Everybody that I see outside of like the toxic people like me, the toxic ones like me, everyone outside of that I see talking about dating, almost all of them, all they talk about is how men have changed so much. Men haven't changed. Women have changed. Men have hardly changed, if at all. Women have changed dramatically. And I know I can see it now in the comments. Women have never changed. This is how their nature. Okay, I'm not. The image of the woman has changed. The behavior of women has changed. Is that a good enough way to put it for you guys? Before you psychology professionals come after me? The behavior of women has changed. I've only met a few girls in my entire life. I've only met a few girls in my entire life that actually were like, you know, self-respecting and healthy enough to where if somebody brings up something vulgar or over-sexualized, she goes, oh, that's disgusting. Oh my God, get away from me. Most women find that stuff so cute. Most women find the gross, trashy locker room talk as cute, if not more cute, than a goofy teenage boy that's trying to be shocking and funny. Most women are, talking worse than them. You guys not realize how much of a problem that is? The foul mouths of most women today and the toxic, foul mind of most women today. That's why me and many others always say, men are the romantic ones. Men are the romantic ones. Women are becoming the trashy, vulgar ones that, unfortunately, are good for nothing more than hookups or friends with benefits. If you are one of these women, you are good for nothing more than hookups. And that's not a statement of whether you should or shouldn't be hooking up with people, because I wouldn't advise it. But I'm just saying, these people are good for nothing more than hookups. That's not somebody that's capable of a healthy, long-term relationship. It's not. Because when the mind of a woman is embedded in the gutter, I don't care who you are. It's only a matter of time before the toxic fantasy world comes calling, and it's too much to resist. This is why I say all the time, the core movies, they're ruining society, all right, and they're ruining women at a much faster rate than men. That filth is ruining women far more than men. It's not even close. Not even recognizably close. Their brains are just twisted. So stop respecting gross, vulgar women. Stop giving them a platform. Those women are broken. They're damaged. They are undateable. And dare I say, unlovable. As controversial that might sound.